What's up, guys? Okay, alright, hang on. So I figured, you know what would be a great video for me to put out? Just a nice, easy Q&A video. A lot of you guys have questions, and I may or may not have answers. I'm just gonna sit my ass in this chair, and we're gonna do some Q&A, okay? Let me preface this. I am not an expert. I did not go to cosmetology school. I have no hair expertise at all. My entire life growing up, which buzzed my head, chemically straightened my hair, which, by the way, I found out that the shit that I was... Hang on. Okay, apparently, there are some studies that are linked to this stuff that I used to chemically straighten my hair with all the time that it can possibly lead to brain cancer. Which, am I surprised? No, it's like $4.99 from CVS, and it literally takes them and it just... Anyway, moral of the story, don't use that shit.
I am not an expert at any of these.
The fact that y'all are taking my advice because it works, just want to say. So I'm going to go through some of the most asked questions that I get on my YouTube channel. Let's start with the length. The people always ask, how long is your hair? Great question. Here's the thing. My hair grows like a weed. At this point, my hair is like a couple inches away from totally just like bringing shame to my family.
Shame!
My father actually looked at me the other day and he goes,
You just, you know, are we gonna trim this? Are we gonna trim this up?
someone else said to me the other day that I looked like one of the disciples.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
I mean, I'll take it, you know? At this point, this is actually the longest it's ever been, and I'm gonna keep it going until my next Britney breakdown.
It's Britney, bitch.
Once every year, year and a half, maybe 2 years, like I try to grow my hair out and then I have my Britney breakdown. End up like buzzing my head or cutting it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Honestly, right now, I don't even, this is, okay, it goes past my lips. This is, so it's pretty long. I'd say it's probably like the front. Should we measure it? I'm gonna do this. Oh my god. Why the f not, right? If we're gonna do it, let's do it. What was it? Honestly, some of it was stuck in my mouth. So it was about 6.5, so I'm gonna say it's about 7 inches. Which means it's probably about the same throughout the rest of my head. It's probably around like 7-ish inches. So.
It's probably around like 7, 8 inches.
Listen, if I didn't make that joke, I'm missing out on an opportunity. Limoncello. I'm Italian. It's a summer day. What do you ask your barber? What do you ask the hair person when I go in? First of all, let me tell you something right now. I have not been to a barber or a hair person or anything in probably like 3 or 4 months. I don't go often. That being said, when I'm growing it out, I would say like go every 2 months. You're gonna go in with 3 reference photos, okay? And you're literally gonna be like, here. Be like, I wanna look like this. Look at my dog. Adorable. But I wanna look like this. You bring in a fucking reference photo. If you can find 3 photos of the same haircut, from the front, from the side, from the back, you go in and you say, I pretty much want it to be the same length all the way around. And that's what I'm growing it out. You just want to get it to the point where everything is growing evenly.
Also,
Tell them that you want them to cut it with a razor. Don't have them use scissors or a buzzer. They should be razor cutting your curly hair. And if your barber suggests otherwise, choose a different barber. Also, not to be this guy, but at a certain point, at some point, a barber doesn't know what to do. You know, we talk about this a lot on this channel. Sometimes you just gotta put the man card away, toss it, totally forget about it for like an hour and go into a fucking salon. Because a barber is doing men's hair, and at some point, this is, like, barbers, don't come at me in the comments. I'm sure that there are a lot of barbers that are great with long hair.
I'm just saying.
Most of the time, if you're gonna go in, going in for a shape up. Trying to grow it out, I want everything to be the same length. I just need a shape up. Third question is shampoo and conditioner. I made a video about this topic and I literally got my ass in the shower. Okay, at the time I filmed that video, I was using Dr. Teal. Great stuff, love it. Unfortunately, for some reason, I couldn't find it again. This is actually just a little bit of leftover shampoo that I have from a year ago because that's how much I don't use shampoo, which we'll get to in a couple minutes. We'll talk about that. Currently, what I'm using, Shea Moisture Men, the moisturizing shampoo, and the deep conditioner. Here's the thing, it doesn't matter the brand. Whether it's f***ing Dr. Teal's or it's Shea Moisture, okay? It doesn't matter. What does matter is this right here.
no sulfates,
No parabens, no silicones.
That shit dries out your hair and it is not good. Okay, which brings me to my follow-up question. How often do you shampoo and condition your hair? This is gonna horrify some people. It actually terrifies my friends. I'm not kidding. My one friend, Ben, he gives me a lot of shit for this. I'm standing on business with this one because I don't give a shit. This is truth. Look this shit up. If you are shampooing your hair more than once a week, you hate yourself and you hate your scalp. You don't deserve hair. Here you go. I said it. I've done a bunch of research on this and I promise, you do not want to shampoo your hair more than once a week. It will dry your hair out like the Sahara desert, baby. It's not good. Also, your scalp, you want to get flaky? You know what dry scalp looks like? It looks like dandruff. It's not dandruff, it's just dry scalp, which are two totally different things. It's a story for another day. However, the point of that is that if you shampoo your hair too much, it's gonna look like you have dandruff. You know what dandruff does? It makes people talk shit about you behind your back. Oils are good for your hair. You shampoo too much, you're stripping the natural oils, and you're and especially for us with curly ass hair, we need our natural oils. Now me, personally, I shampoo like once every 2 weeks.
You need to leave!
Listen, I don't give a It looks better dirty.
Dirty son of a bitch.
I recently got married. And I wanted to look a little bit more sleek. I didn't want the curls. I wanted to slick my hair and look like the Godfather. But I didn't wash my hair for like 2.5 weeks and it was just disgusting and it would do whatever I wanted to do. So I got out of the shower and I patted it down real good and then I slicked it with pomade, and let me tell you, it was like concrete, bitch. Your hair will do more of what you want it to do if it's dirty. And also, it looks better. Conditioner for curly hair is that's a godsend, baby. That's what we're looking for. That's the magic. All right, I say that with a small caveat, right? Because if you condition too much, your hair can look greasy. Because you don't want to look like you just dipped your head in motor oil. You gotta strike a good balance. I'd say shampoo every week and a half and condition every 3 days. Which brings me to my next question. Do you sleep with the pomade in? Yes, I do. And I've been doing it for 2.5 years. A lot of people have been saying that,
Oh, if you put too much product in your hair, you're gonna lose your hair. It's bad for your hair, it's gonna fall out.
riddle me this then, mother. Why can women do all that crazy shit to their hair? Burn it, fry it, chemicals, peels, freak.
Crazy, weird, alien ass shit.
We, men, do not do to our hair, and they don't go bald.
You bald fuck!
Now listen, I'm sure that there's some sort of scientific explanation that I don't know, that there's a difference between women and men's hair, but you know what? If they can do all that crazy shit to their hair, I think I can put a little bit of product in my hair every day and be fine. And also, I always start over. What I mean by that, I get my ass in the shower and I just rinse it with water. First of all, a shower is good to wake your ass up in the morning, especially if it's a cold shower. Sometimes I take a shower at night, but most of the time, I'm sleeping with the product in. So I rinse it out every morning, sometimes at night, and I start over. What other questions we got? Let's see what we got. Is it bad to wet your hair every day? I hope not. I wish I had a better answer for you there. As of right now, I don't think so. Love the pomade with my curly hair, but this doesn't really work for a professional environment. I get what you're saying, however, I don't know. Business casual is like to each his own these days, you know what I mean? As long as you look like a presentable human being, people aren't really gonna give you shit. They can't legally give you shit for what your hair looks like. And if they do, baby, you got a lawsuit on your hands. No one can comment on your hair. You do what you want with your hair. You wanna look a little bit more professional? I have a messy slick here. Okay, let's veer off a little bit from the hair-based questions. Answer a couple of the other ones that are a little bit more random. What do you actually do for a living? I don't understand. I work fully remote, out of Los Angeles for a creative agency. I make commercials. Do you have any friends? Yes. Yes, I do. All right, my favorite pomades. I did a whole video on this. I can't go through the rankings again. Obviously Harry's, we all know. I'm a loyal bitch. What advice do you have for guys in their early 20s growing up today? Go experience travel. Get out of your hometown. Do whatever you need to do. If you have a dream, figure out how to get there. Hopefully that answered the question. Did you go to college? Yes, I did go to college. I actually went to college for film and production. Go to college if you know what you want to do. I learned a lot in college because I always knew from the time I was young that I wanted to do something in entertainment. That being said, if I had no idea what I wanted to do, you know what you want to do, don't go to college, don't waste your money, take a year off, go away from your hometown, away from your family, figure out who the you are, what you want to do, who you want to be. If college is in the future, great. If not, start working and college. What are some products that you can't live without? Wet wipes. All you Europeans I know are laughing at us, okay? Laughing at us Americans. There's nothing worse. Taking a dump and then wiping your ass with dry ass toilet paper over and over and over, and it's just sick. I don't care what anyone says. No matter how many times you wipe dry fucking toilet paper, you don't feel clean after. Okay, you know when you get off a plane and you go to the bathroom, in the airport bathroom, and holding it, you're prairie dogging it in the on the plane, you get off the plane, you run to the bathroom, and then you gotta wipe with tissue paper. There's nothing worse than a public restroom's toilet paper. I'm not traveling without these things. These are in my carry-on all the time. They break down like toilet paper, all right? Listen, you don't want a stinky ass. Is this considered a product? I have no idea, but I cannot live without wet wipes because we don't have bidets in America. I mean, some people do.
Don't.
Product I can't live without. So, anyways, I feel like that's it. I don't know, just call it a day. As always, thank you everyone for being here. Truly, can't believe we're almost actually at 9,000 subscribers. I have no idea what happened. I blinked and a year went by and here we are. So I'm very thankful for all of you. Okay, Godspeed. Bye.